Today on the channel, it's the 1-year anniversary of possibly the most monumental moment here on the channel, as 1 year ago today, Angie came straight from the pool.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, back again with an extra special video here today, as we got two fun things to talk about, Angie. As Angie is here today, the co-host of the Kyle Peterson Show. Check out the podcast. Angie, tell everybody hello.
Hello.
And you're probably saying, why are we here? I know you're saying that. Why am I here and why am I wearing this swimsuit? Now,
I don't think I've worn this since last year.
Well, there you go. You got plenty. You got plenty of new swimsuits. You got other ones you could be wearing. But Angie, today is the 1 year anniversary. You like the American flags here? Yeah. It is the 4th of July, Angie. So happy 4th of July to everybody that is celebrating here today. We're rocking and rolling, strutting and strolling. We're doing all kinds of America things over here. That's what we're doing. We're going to have some apple pie. I might have some pie later, Angie. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, who knows?
Put it in a pie.
Here it is. Here it is. But we are here today for a special anniversary episode, Angie, and we're very pleased as punch, some may say, to have you here as well. It was 1 year ago here on the channel, where weekly purchases, Angie came straight from the pool and her life was changed forever, as was mine. Or maybe it was just like another day for me around the house. But for Angie, you've been noticed ever since then. People have taken notice of Angie, as a lot of people said they weren't sure that Angie was packing that much heat. But here we are today, Angie back from the pool, but not really. Angie, we're here today. 1 year anniversary of when you broke the internet coming from the pool. Do you remember that day?
Yes.
And that's all. And
I didn't think it'd be like an iconic move, though. I was just being lazy. I was like, I can't change.
She was lazy. We had to do the question of the week on weekly purchases. And Angie was like, I'm not going to go change. I'm just going to come straight from the pool. And she said, this doesn't matter. It's just what I'm wearing to the pool. So it's no big deal. And I kind of see that too. It's like some people were totally offended. There were people that unsubscribed. There was people that loved it. It ran the whole gamut. But at the end of the day, it's pool weather. It's pool season. It might be raining right now, but Angie's wearing this in honor of a year ago is what she's doing. And
I think I got sick at that concert last night.
No, we don't even need to talk about that concert.
It was at an ice arena, and it like made me like chill.
Oh, do it. You're slouching like you're sick too. You look like you're gonna throw up all over the table or something. Is what you look like.
I'm trying to hide a little bit.
But Angie, we're here today celebrating the 1 year anniversary. I'm getting mixed up in my talking here because I'm being interrupted. Dogs. It's been a whole thing today. But we don't usually do greatest hits episodes on this channel, Angie. We don't re-release videos and stuff. But I figured we'd do a little talk up and do a special presentation of 1 year ago in honor of America 250. Is there anything more American than Angie? I don't think so. I don't think there is, Angie. And just whip them out for everybody. It's the 250th celebration. Let's just see them. Let's just see them. Go for it. No, maybe not. But Angie, we're going to replay that one here tonight. We're going to take a quasi-vacation from video. You know, Angie, I don't know if you're aware of this. 4 videos every single day for like 4.5, 5 years. What is time?
Too much.
Who knows? A lot of videos every single day. So this is us taking time off, but not really, because we're filming this thing and I still got to edit all this together. So there's really no time off here. But it is a special presentation from the pool. And Angie, is there anything you remember about that day? Anything special you want to talk about? Anything you want to leave us with? Anything else? What do you got for us?
No, I mean, in the moment, we didn't think anything of it.
Didn't think anything of it. And I think of it every single day.
Sometimes I still laugh at the comments of it, though. It's so funny.
It is funny. And we just talked about on the Kyle Peterson Show, this coming Tuesday, if you're watching this as it drops, you'll find a comment that just came basically 1 year later about Angie. And it was quite the negative comment. It was fairly rude, in all honesty.
Gosh.
Remember it? We remember. So,
from the thing we talked about it.
We talked about it. So you'll see that on the Kyle Peterson Show podcast, episode 6-7, Angie, as they know around the pool, of course, as they talk about. But Angie, you've been in the pool just recently. We did do a Q&A like a month ago where you came straight from the pool for a Q&A, and it was a different swimsuit.
I have about 20.
She's got about 20 swimsuits. Oh my gosh. Well, I don't know if you've modeled all of them. You're one of those people, though, that likes to buy shoes, likes to buy purses, likes to buy things like that, and then maybe never wear them. Maybe just never get out. Maybe never use them. But they're there if you need them. You're there if you need them. So I don't know if I've seen all 20 of these, but maybe we should do the Summer of Angie from the Pool, where every week in weekly purchases, you come straight from the pool.
Oh, God.
I don't know. We can't handle that. I can't handle that right now. I'm sitting down for a reason. Who knows? Who knows? But Angie, it was a monumental occasion. It's just all in good fun. Don't be so offended, people. And if you're offended, you're not a real one. If you are not offended, you are a real one. That's how it works. That's how it works. But Angie, we appreciate your presence on the channel. It's funny and not to get too negative, but some people say you're in every single video on the channel. There's people that say that. And I'm like, do you realize I do 4 videos a day? I just mentioned it earlier. Angie, you're in what? You're in the Male Girls segment every single week. You're in the podcast every single week. There's 2 videos.
Not it.
And then you're occasionally in the background on figure hunts and stuff and around on that one. So that's 3. And then occasionally on something else. But basically 3 videos like clockwork each week for Angie. She's putting in the time, folks. She's doing more than some YouTubers. But 3 videos a week Angie is in.
I'm just like a grain of salt, like sprinkled in.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm doing 4 videos a day. So if you do the math, you're not in very many videos. But
I stand out.
That's what I was going to say. You make your appearances count, so it feels like you're in every single video. But
I just feel bigger than I am.
You're plenty big. I don't know if you can get any bigger. Who knows? But there it is, Angie. Enough jibber jabber. It's time to roll the clip. It's time to flash back to 1 year ago. See how we've aged. See how we've changed.
Oh, yeah. God, imagine if I looked horrible.
Yeah, you've gained. You've aged a lot, Angie. Dare I say, you've aged 1 year just recently here.
Oh, my God.
Just recently here. But there it is. I hope, Angie, and I'm sure I'm going to speak for Angie here as well. I hope everybody has a good 4th of July. I hope you come home with all your fingers. That's what I'm hoping. I don't want to see anybody losing their fingers. If you do, I won't look at you down. I won't look at you differently. I won't say, hey, old Bob, you shouldn't be playing with those M80s. I told you that. But I won't. But hopefully you enjoy a hot dog. Angie, a hot dog maybe in you tonight?
I love hot dogs.
We're going to park a couple of hot dogs in Angie tonight. That's for sure.
I just spit.
Spit? Oh, you never spit. You never spit. What are you talking about? But
my
Angie,
mouth's watering just thinking about it.
Oh, I know it is. I know it is. I know you all too well. We've been together like 21 years now. You can basically...
22. Well, almost 22. Yeah.
22 at the end of the year. So right now, 21, Angie, our relationship 25. Can officially drink. How about we knock back a couple of tall boys tonight, Angie? Maybe. We'll see, but we'll see what's going on out there. But Angie, thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. Thank you for enjoying the channel. Some of my favorite videos are when I have somebody to play off of. Todd does a lot of the heavy lifting over there on the couch, thankfully, but you do some heavies as well every once in a while. And it's always great to see you around here. And catch more of Angie each week in the weekly purchases. Catch her in the Kyle Peterson Show podcast. But now we're going to rewind. What is it? Rewind? We're going to rewind to a year ago. It's time for Angie straight from the pool. All right, time for weekly purchases, and we got an all-timer of the weekly purchases straight from the pool with Todd McFarlane. We got my wife, Angie. Angie looking only like she can look this week. You guys are in for a 4th of July treat is what this is. And Angie said, we're going to get demonetized. And she said, do I need to change? And I said, no, you don't need to change. You're fine. You're fine. But Angie, shout out to you. Thanks for visiting with us this week.
This better not be the thumbnail.
It should be. It should be, maybe. Oh, Angie, how are you?
Good.
Oh my gosh, I'm doing really good too. I'm doing really good. Angie's here straight from the pool. It's 4th of July after all. We're partying around here, of course. Angie's ready to party her weekend away, but you got to work a little bit. So.
Trying to get a new tan line. I have one here.
Yeah, she's working those tan lines.
It's gonna have malt everywhere.
I'm a sucker for a good tan line, that's for sure. I love a good tan line. So Angie, once again, shout out to you. How can we drag this segment on for like an hour? That's what I want to know. How can we just keep dragging this on? Because it is question of the week, Angie, and this is where you usually shine every week. But I gotta disappoint everybody because Angie will not be here next week for the question of the week, as she'll be in the city of brotherly love at the corner of Sylvester and Ritter. I think that's where JYD was from. But there is the corner where the ECW Arena is there in Philadelphia. And you're not going to the Philadelphia ECW Arena?
I don't think so.
No, you said I don't even know what that is, but you're going there. And I said, Angie, you at least got to try a cheesesteak for me. So hopefully you get a couple of cheesesteaks in you. Hopefully that's all you get in you over there in the city of brotherly love. But you'll be with your sister and your mom, and you guys will just be doing a bunch of touristy things, I'm sure. But hey, if you see Angie, give her a high five, give her a fist bump, something like that, I guess. And speaking of fist bumps, Angie, tomorrow you're going to another K-pop concert.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, 82 Major,
Yes.
right? Oh man, one of the all-time greats. A new up-and-comer. And I was blown away by this. The $50 tickets to the concert sold out. So you had to get the $75 tickets for the you and the girls. And with the $75 ticket, you get to give the members a fist bump.
Yep.
That's it. No picture.
Like
No
a high five or a...
No discussion, but a high five or a fist bump is what you get to give. This is unbelievable to me for an extra $25. Oh, man. And you know what? Anybody that wants to give me a fist bump, it only costs $0.25. I'll do it for free. Angie will cost $0.25 at least.
I do chest bumps.
Chest bumps. That's right. Oh, my goodness.
I charge way more than $0.25, though.
Oh, you should. You should. That's for sure. But Angie, we'll miss you next week. And of course, we'll miss you on the podcast as well. Midwest professional wrestling legend Gage Octane will be stepping into your place. We'll see how that ends up going there. He might steal everybody's heart and you might be replaced. You never know what might happen, but something tells me people are probably going to like you more. But it'll be fun for just a one-off with Midwest professional wrestling legend Gage Octane. So check out the podcast. Angie, hopefully you watch the podcast. Maybe you listen to it on your flight. Maybe.
It'll be a lot more commentary, I'll tell you that.
There
We'll
will
have
be
a lot of back and forth.
There'll be a lot. It'll be just
fun.
two chatty Cathys going at it is what it'll be. And we'll talk about his time in the G.I. Joe movie playing Shipwreck. We'll talk about his wrestling career. We'll talk about his voiceover career. We'll talk about his Transformers collection. We'll talk about his favorite band ever, the Crash Test Dummies. We'll talk about it all over there. So much more on that and much more on Angie. Unfortunately, will be missed. But Angie, for one last time, at least for a week or so, it's time for you to do the question of the week. And if you want to be the question of the week, send your question to me and put it in the comments down below. And I'm distracted. I don't know why, but Angie,
It's your forward-facing camera.
take it away, Angie. What's the question of the week?
Oh my God. What does that say? Greg Stroh, 4617. Don't we know somebody by that name?
I know.
Remember when you were young and had short hair? Still an amazing person. Keep going strong. That's not even a question, is it?
And the answer to that question is yes, I do remember when I had short hair.
Is this someone you used to? You actually?
This is Greg Stroh. Yes, I know Greg Stroh. Greg Stroh, I say it all the time, salt of the earth. And Greg Stroh, we all have mentors in our life. And he was one of the great mentors to me as a little kid working in the grocery store once upon a time. Greg Stroh, once upon a time, Greg Stroh, took me under his wing and kind of told me about things and stuff when I was probably, 17, 18, 19 years old or something, and told me about the ways he was a craft salesman back in the day. And a lot of where I've become in my life has become of guys like Greg Stroh, helping me out, bouncing questions off of. I graduated college and I would see him and I got some advice from him. And then I later worked with him at the Kraft Corporation for many years. Mm-hmm. And Greg, just a very nice guy. And he's semi-retired now, but I still talk to him about once a month. Probably we chat on the phone. And, I give him my issues of the day and he helps me work through some of my problems. And it's nice to have guys like Greg Stroh, guys like my dad that have been in the salt mines that can help advise stuff, and I like to believe that I do that to the younger generation a lot of times. I don't have to do it as much anymore. My life's changed a little bit as far as that. You do it
to me every day.
I do. I give
I advise
you every single day. But it's always good to have mentors, and Greg was a great mentor to me. And Greg, shout out to him. He watches the videos. He comments on the videos. And there was no real questions this week. So I want to give my friend Greg Stroh a shout out. And hopefully I see him sooner rather than later. And I do remember when I had short hair. I do know I'm an amazing person. And I will keep on going strong, Greg. So. Something like that.
Now I feel like I'm underdressed for this question.
And in all honesty, I don't think Greg's going to watch this. I don't think he will. I think he just posted a comment, but we'll see. We'll see what happens there. But Greg Stroh, one of my favorite people. Cool to see a comment from him down here in the comments. And of course, you want to be the question of the week? Put it in the comments down below. You might get to be the question of the week next week. And I'm probably flying solo on the question of the week next week. Gage Octane won't be here for that.
I can maybe film it on the fly and send it to you.
We could FaceTime you. We could just FaceTime and have the camera. Yeah, maybe.
If it was for me.
Maybe. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens there. But Angie, looking only like she can look this
Back
week.
to the pool.
Everybody enjoy this. And Angie, you go to the pool. And unfortunately, or fortunately, I got one more video to film. And then I got to go pick up an action figure somewhere. And then I got to get back to a little bit of paperwork. And then I will get my Speedo on and I'll be in the pool with you very shortly here. So,
You'll never get in the pool.
Oh, I get in the pool. I was already in there once this summer.
Are you grossed out by pools?
I am grossed out by pools because
You never will go to a water park with me.
I used to like pools.
Can you
and stuff.
imagine me asking you to go to a water park and you're like, no?
Nope. Everybody says no because there's too many people peeing in these pools, and I've swum into these warm spots way too many times, especially when you got kids and stuff. I don't know. And there's so many people
gross.
with like gross things going on and athlete's foot, and I don't want to be a part of any of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't know, something about it's almost like you're just wading in bathwater. And I know they got chlorine and all that stuff, but I don't trust these places. I just don't trust them. I don't know. It's just weird. It's just weird to me.
Now the nitrates in the water.
There's something about pools the last 20 years or something. It's just really turned me off. As I used to really enjoy kind of the water park. I didn't really like pools ever, but I like the slides and the water parks and the rides. I like that kind of stuff. I don't know. It's just something. And I'm always walking around barefoot, and I don't even like to be barefoot ever. I don't even like to wear bare feet around the house. I got socks on around the house. I don't like to be barefoot. I've never liked that. And something about walking on the concrete with my delicate feet. I got delicate feet. I don't got these like calloused feet like you do to walk around.
Yeah, I don't have calloused feet.
It doesn't hurt you. You can walk around barefoot. I can't do it. And then I feel really gross when you're waiting in line to go like down to the slide or something. You're waiting and it's like there's just water from people all day long walking in there and you're standing in that water. And I just hate it. I'm like, there's something growing in this water. It's going to get on me. I'm going to get athlete's foot. It just drives me absolutely crazy. And then long story short, I could say why I don't like water a lot was because now you got me all worked up.
I know.
I'm all fired up. I was like 10 or 11 years old. Long story short, we should save this for the podcast, but it was like 4th of July weekend. My aunt and uncle had a boat club they belonged to where they would go boating. It was on the Mississippi River. I believe that was the river. Maybe it was the Missouri. No, it was the Mississippi, I think. Or maybe it was the Raccoon. Whatever. It was a river. And they were doing like tubing and stuff behind the boats and all this stuff. Do I need to tell this story?
Yeah,
I've gone too far. I've gone too far. And I got stung by a bee that day, which wasn't fun. It's never pleasant. But I fell off of the tube or whatever, like you do when you're skiing and stuff, you know? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
you fall
while you're
off.
talking, I'm deciding if I look cuter with my hat forward or backwards.
I'm distracted. I'm going to talk this way. No. So I fell off in the middle of this river, and I'm just sitting there, and they keep going. And I'm just like, what the heck? And they're not paying attention. This is back when I had really good eyesight, because I was a kid, like an eagle eye. Mm-hmm. And they just kept going. Short hair. Yeah, and I had short hair. It all comes full circle. Mm-hmm. And I was hot because they were going off, and I'm like, what the heck? And I'm just sitting here waiting in this, and it's gross, dirty water in these like lakes and streams and rivers. And there's like, all of a sudden, there's like a tree branch comes floating by, and you think it's a big giant snake. And I am creeped out by snakes, especially water snakes. Tube snakes are your favorite, but water snakes just creep me out. And you can't see the water. It's not clear. And not like in the beaches of Bermuda or something. Mm-hmm. And it was just disgusting and gross. And I think a fish touched my foot. It was just a traumatic experience. I didn't cry. I never cried. I wasn't a crier. I don't want everybody to think that Kyle was sitting there in the middle of the river crying. I was not doing that. I was not doing any of that. But I was fired up. And I was fired up in that water. And I was so mad when they got me out of there. And I never jet skied. I never did any of that kind of stuff ever again.
Oh my gosh.
Ever again. I didn't want any part of that. Like, I know what you guys will do. You'll leave me out there and I'll just be stuck out there. And I used to
love lake. This hat should say lake life.
It really should.
We had very different feelings of the
water.
water.
You live Lake Cornelia. One of the fanciest lakes.
Lake. I mean, that lake's been shut down for.
Yeah, I peed in it a couple
times.
What
is it? Like eco? What is
Probably,
it?
Yeah. I think I peed in it. I took a dump in it one time. It was great. It was
so many people have drowned in it. So many people have died.
Yeah, they drown in the feces in the lake. It's disgusting. But Angie, our plan is, and this is more your plan, once we retire, this is Angie's thing. We're going to get like a little townhouse or a little something on a lake somewhere. Now, I don't want to get it on a expensive lake. We need something that's like, not too crazy, because I don't think it would be our primary residence. It'd be just, and if it is our primary, that's okay. But we don't need a huge mansion or anything, because all these toys will be long gone by then. It'll just be me and story time with Kyle 24/7. I'm going to have nothing to preoccupy my time, so you better be ready for that. I'm just going to be telling a story. Angie, did I tell you the one about 3rd grade? You'll never forget parent-teacher conferences. Me and Joey Shambaugh, we were out on the jungle gym, and there was this guy. He was talking. No, I'll save that story, too.
Yeah.
But
when we're going on our grocery runs, splitting a tenderloin.
100%. Split that tenderloin sandwich, and then You know, the grocery store will have Wednesday. It'll be Senior Citizen Day. I'll be getting a deal on that day for sure. You know, we pitched our pennies. We'll go on long walks and we'll have a sack. And we'll be picking up the cans to take back along the way. Because when you're old retiree, I hear from my dad all the time, you got to pinch those pennies. You just can't do that kind of stuff. So who are we fooling? I'm going to drop dead of stress and you're just going to retire immediately. You're saying, here comes my life insurance. Here comes the 401k. Guess what? Lake life now. I'm done. That's what's going to happen. And then you're going to say, anybody want to buy all this stuff?
What the heck?
Uh-oh. No. I think you're okay. We're about finishing up here, I think. So she lost her microphone. You can just hold it and talk into it.
Oh my God.
It just snapped off. It was too much pressure in there. Too much pressure.
That probably sounded like.
Who knows what that sounded like? I bet it sounded good, though. I don't think anybody minded. You know, there's a possibility of a slip in there. Might have to get the black bars in. You never know.
Oh my God.
But Angie, I'm glad you could really celebrate the 4th of July. We should make this a 4th of July tradition where every year you get a new bathing suit or something. I don't know. Plenty. People are going to say, Kyle,
okay, but do I look cuter in my hat backwards or forwards, guys? Let me know.
Depends if you're going to do any raps.
Let me know in the comments.
Are you going to do any rap battles out in the backyard with the neighbors? Maybe the squirrels? If you're going to do that, I would definitely wear that. But Angie, looking good this week. We appreciate, I think we can all say we appreciated you coming for the question of the week this week. Somebody's going to accuse me, oh, look at Kyle, carting his wife out there for extra views. And I guess there's two ways I could go. I could do a traditional thumbnail and have this as a surprise, or I could use you as a thumbnail and see what kind of viewership gets for that. And then I'll be disappointed in every single one of you guys out there. You come here for me and my weekly purchases. You don't come here for these or these. You come here for this.
I bet if you put me as a thumbnail, we'll get monetized.
You come.
Monetized.
No, are you kidding me? They wouldn't do that. You come for Kyle's heart. You come to see me. You come to see Kyle in his Western wear, his patriotic shirt. Oh, jeez, yeah,
we're cheeky. We're really cheeky.
Oh man, yeah. I don't have any pants on, but you know, I'm gonna stand up. No, no. Oh my gosh, this is off the rails. We're 15 minutes. 15 minutes here.
It's your longest you've ever gone.
Good time. It is. Ooh, got me. You got me. It's true. It's true. Todd, what do you think? Todd's checking in from the couch. He's got a magnifying glass, a little binoculars going on there. He's getting really in there. So. Don't be flashing Todd once the camera stops rolling. I know how you do. I know how you do. You get him all worked up over there on the couch.
Todd just has to touch my feet.
Oh, that's true. You guys feet friends. On the couch, you guys are always pushing back and forth with your feet.
Do you remember doing that as a kid?
Oh, all the time. All the time you had to. And you just...
Who has stronger legs?
Who's got stronger legs? Well, we can maybe Indian leg wrestle or whatever it's called later after this. And maybe something else. We'll do something else too. Who knows? But I'm going to keep filming videos. And Angie, you're going to go back out to the pool. Hopefully the neighbors all enjoy the show. We'll see what happens there. But that's it. That's question of the week. Angie, we're all going to miss you next week, but you more than made up for it this week. I hope you have a good 4th of July. I'll see you in a little bit. Angie, you want to leave anybody with anything? You got anything you want to leave the people with?
No.
You've left them with enough. You truly said it all. You truly said it all. So for question of the week, and if you want to be the question of the week, put it in the comments down below. But Angie, now it's time for the weekly purchases.
There's some strange shit going on in this house, and I know damn well it is.